Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pike Homestead. So some of you may remember when I tried to make a goat hay feeder, using some wire fencing that we had. And I'd said at the time that I probably needed to reinforce it or brace it. Well, I never got around to that, and the wire fence got completely destroyed by the goats. So today we're going to do something a little bit more sturdy. And I'm going to take this old pallet here and turn it into a goat hay feeder. So you may wonder, why do goats need a hay feeder? Well, they are notorious for food wastage. They spill their hay. If they can, they'll throw it all over the place. They'll climb in the feeders. They'll knock it all over the floor. And once they've, done their business on it, they're not going to eat it. So a lot goes to waste. So the best way to do that is to give them a hard feeder that they can't get into or knock over, and that's got spacing for them to pull the hay out. So the pallet I've got here, it's not ideally spaced, but it's the best I've got access to at this point. The spacing between the slats that they're going to be holding in the hay is a little bit wide, but it's still better than what they've got right now, so I'm going to go with that. And so I'm going to start tearing off the back of this here, and then we're going to start cutting it and putting it together. And then we'll mount it in the barn and see how it works. All right, let's get going. Alright, so that's all the prep done, and now it's just a matter of taking it to the barn and installing it. So I'll just quickly give you a look at what I've done here. So I've cut the pallet down. I would have liked it to be longer, but the bars on both ends were pretty cracked and frayed. So I didn't want the goats getting splinters and stuff on them. And then, I broke off all the backboards here and made sure to hammer in all the nails just so we don't, or remove any that I could, just so that we don't have any, rusty nails sticking out where they can stick themselves on it. And then over here, I've got some back braces and the arms for, stapling it to the wall and to the side of the, so they'll be connecting right here to angle it out. And then a bottom plate for it to rest on against the wall. So I'll go put that together now. And while I was working in the garage, the snowfall started. It was so nice. We were starting to see the ground again. We'd had a few days of melting. And now, we're getting this, which will be 10 to 20 centimeters today. So that's fun. All right, to the barn. All right, so there it is. It's up on the wall. It seems to be working. They've all been eating from it as I've been tidying up in here. So yeah, it looks like it's going to work. Might just have to put some slats on either side of it there, just so they're not pulling the hay out the side. But that's just a minor little tweak that I can, cut some scrap wood to size later and seal that up. But so far it looks like it's working. They're happy with it, and yeah, and I'm happy with how it turned out. Well, it's definitely getting too noisy in there to talk. I got some chickens busy laying eggs and making lots of noise about it. Anyway, so it looks like the goat feeder's working really well. I'm happy with how it's turned out. We'll let you know how it goes. So yeah, just a reminder, this is the second time, this is Goat Feeder 2.0 that I've tried to make here. So we'll link to the video where we did the first one, and you can check out where it came from and how it progressed to this. So this was really a fix that cost me nothing. It was a pallet that was here. It just took my time and a few screws. So, it's a great way to make something, because goat feeders and everything, they're expensive. Holy, it's a $500 type of deal to get something similar to that. But if you have a pallet laying around, that's all you need. All right, thanks for taking your time with me today. And, be sure to follow along. We've got lots more stuff coming up as, once the snow stops and we can see the ground again, it's going to be a very exciting year for us here as we build things. So yeah, thanks for spending your time, and we will see you on the next one.